Hello everyone and welcome to another Fragrance Fireside chat. I'm your host Cody. For those of you who follow me, as you can see, I'm in my new apartment now. I spent almost all the rest of this week from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and now most of Sunday getting everything moved over, getting everything set up. I now live in Manhattan. I absolutely love my place. It's perfect, exactly what I needed. Close, extremely close to work. It's perfect for exactly what I need. One of the funny things for it is, the whole process of actually finding one. For those of you who don't know, I actually broke a couple of my personal rules getting this place. The first thing was I use a broker. I absolutely never, ever, ever use brokers because I don't like paying people for something that I feel that I can do just as well. But searching for apartments in Manhattan became a little bit different, where there are some buildings, this one in particular, that only deal with brokers. And so when I saw the apartment, it was so good. The value was actually what they were asking for. It was about what was it, 3, 4, 5, about $600 less than what typically a place like this would actually go for. So because of it, I thought I would knuckle under and pay the broker's fee. It's a big deal for me just because when you think about broker's fee, in most places, when you pay a broker's fee, it's going to be 1 month's rent. That's pretty standard. If you go to other places out in New York City, outside of Manhattan, so Queens, Brooklyn, etc., and as you go east to Long Island, they may charge you 10%, which is a little bit more than 1 month's rent. It may come out to, I think, slightly under 2-ish. No, but yeah, it's definitely more than 1 month's rent. When you go to Manhattan, on the other hand, they charge you 15%, which is almost, actually that's almost double. So that's almost 2 months rent with 15%. If not, yeah, just slightly over, slightly under, yeah. So just to give you an idea, was getting the place, and on top of that, paying 2 months rent on top of that, plus the security deposit plus that. So that in a nutshell is to explain how much I really wanted this apartment if I was going to fork over that much to pay the broker's fee, as well as secure the apartment. But it's rent controlled, meaning that they can't jack up the rent, or they won't jack up the rent extremely high from year to year. So I plan on staying here for at least as long as I'm currently working at my job, or at this particular job. So that's good news on that. On the fragrance side of things, I have actually got a lot of things planned for this, and I really can't wait to start getting in a little bit more into it and releasing some new videos. I actually like the format, and I've got some good ideas for it. On scent of the day, my scent of the day today was surprise. It was Fresco by Elam Dean. Sorry, there we go, Fresco. Now, why did I go with this? Well, I went with it simply because I wanted to kind of smell sort of like Aventus. I mean, it does smell sort of like Aventus, but at the same time, I was going to play basketball today, so I really didn't want to waste $200 plus juice on basketball when I have this that I can go ahead and spray. So spray-wise, again, this really doesn't last on my skin at all. It's, gone in a couple hours, and I went nuts on it spray-wise. Whenever I spray Fresco on me, I go like 20 sprays. It never overwhelms, it never does anything like that. So, but yeah, went with Fresco, and that was my scent of the day. Let me know what your scent of the days were. Let me know what you have in mind. I kind of saw some new people who are out there reviewing fragrances. I know one of them was, or a couple of them are followers of my channel, and I want to bring that back as well to start, highlighting some of them so we can get some more viewers, get some more, blood flowing into this fragrance community and see what actually happens. So, anyways, on the fragrance buying side, I'm still looking for Dior Homme. I think Dior Homme Cologne. I think I'm about to call it quits and just knuckle under and buy it online. I'm about to pick up, I'm still waiting for it to hit September before I pick up Creed Spice and Wood and Jardin d'Amalfi, the flacons basically for it. And no, I don't plan on selling it or splitting it or anything like that. But those two are what I'm going to do. And I also figured out, forgot. So while we're here, actually, might as well show you my fragrance setup, which is, as you can see, kind of back there. So I decided to switch it up. One, I couldn't really, I mean, push come to shove, I would have been able to fit the display cases that I had before, but I wanted to actually save it up or, have a little bit more room to work with. So I got rid of them. I decided to stick them on my bookcase. Now this is out. Direct sunlight does not hit inside my room. My apartment is basically, can be extremely light, but I got room darkening curtains, so they'll never ever ever hit, the fragrances directly on. You've got my fragrance cooler, and then you've got the fragrances that are there kind of displayed on display. So for people, I've actually had some people over already. They've already commented on, the fragrance collection as it sees there. But either way, that's pretty much the setup. So if you have any questions whatsoever, let me know. Again, let me know what your scent of the days were. I'd love to hear from you and see what you're wearing and what it is that you plan on possibly purchasing in the future. All right? Thank you. Take care of yourselves and have a great day.